Hello, Aries. Happy February. My name is Priscilla from Crystalthingsheal, here to do your February readings. These are going to be general readings for the beginning of the month. Mid-month, we'll be bringing back our love readings, okay? So let's see what we have going on. So these are going to be 10-minute readings. The love readings are going to be a little longer. What do we have going on for my lovely Aries? So I usually don't start with you guys. However, I had an urge to do so. So Aries, it is time to play your cards right. No pun intended. To just be a little more strategic with what you're doing, because right now you're very enthusiastic. There's a lot of intense energy around you. Sorry, I just saw that you can't see that. Within the next few weeks, you're going to be seeing it a little bit more. So whereas you're going to be experiencing a little bit more freedom and whatnot, some relief, just make sure that you don't do any like reckless decisions because you're excited. Especially when it comes to relationships or just entertaining people in your bedroom in general. It just might not be the best time to do so because it could cause a little tension within yourself. This is a great time for self-reflection. And the reason why is because this is a time where you're building your own stamina and endurance and whatnot, because the universe has your back, but you have to trust that, okay? So whereas you've had to sacrifice a lot in the most recent past, I do see you having to be a little more strategic because you have to sign some papers soon, and it might be like a big decision. And it could even be because like you might be moving or something of that sort. Okay. But this is something that you're going to have to do on your own. Whereas maybe you've been avoiding it. Who knows? Because it's coming out. I do see traveling coming about. And that's okay because, you know, when you travel or when you remove yourself from your environment, sometimes it allows us to see things with a clear light. Because I'm telling you, you have a big decision to make, and it's kind of going to like change the course of your life a little bit. This is something that you were always meant to do, but it requires you to close one chapter to start another. So within that, just make sure that like you're staying in your own power, and when you're being stubborn, to stay stubborn within yourself, okay? You're going to notice that things are happening. You might see a lot of synchronicities. You might even go into partnership with someone, okay? For some reason, you seem disinterested. Why? A lot of signs of you seeing like a reader or something like that, or maybe, you know, could be on YouTube here, just like what you're doing, for getting some insight because you feel like you're blinded a little bit. So it's actually a good thing because, like I said, that's like seeing it from a different view, an outsider's view almost, okay? I just heard think with your right side of your brain. So I mean, I don't know, guess look up what the right side of the brain is good with and then see. I don't know. A lot of this talks about doing things by yourself. And the reason why is because it blocks out distractions, okay? And this is something you have to rely on yourself for. That way you can't be, you know, codependent or clingy or, you know, whatever it is, it may be. I see that like you have to really take time to do research on your own or whatever it is, especially for those of you who are going like signing some papers or doing some legal matters, okay? Because I see a few indications of that. So again, this is something that you have to do by yourself. Don't dabble into temptation, okay? Even if, you know, it comes with a six-pack or whatever, don't dabble into it. It's almost like universe is saying, like, you have to be ready because it's like a big change is coming. It's like you have all the tools you need to break free, which is great, but at the same time, don't waste your resources before you actually need them. I do see love lurking around though. So let's put away. All right, I'm going to keep going with these cards because it's flowing nicely. Now, when we're moving towards the relationship, so that was one group of people. When we're moving towards the people with relationship, I definitely see it in the air or lurking around. So we're going to like dabble into that a little bit. But keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's just because it came out twice in your reading, so I'm going to do it. We're actually going to use these same cards. So I guess it's going to be an oracle reading. You have someone who's like making you feel young again. And maybe that there was like competition around, like, and they chose you above them and other people. So now like you feel a little superior. Like you might be a little cocky right now. Like, yeah, I know you wanted this, you know. Again, it's telling you to just like play your cards right, okay? So I guess it's in multiple areas in your life. They might be from a different culture, okay? They might definitely be younger than you. They might even be like as young as like if you have children, like older children, they might be as young as your oldest child or something of that sort. But they're going to come to you and you're like, I changed. Remember, this is retrograde time, so, you know, that is the time for exes to come back. And they're like, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a win. It's definitely happening in the winter time, so between now and, I don't know, beginning of March or whatever, that's when this is happening. And someone feels confident. You're going to get like a random message. But it's even saying to like make sure you read the fine print in those messages, like read in between the lines here. Don't be so prideful because it might mess with you a little bit. Someone might even like travel. Look, I told you. Someone might even travel to come see you. So they might live far. Maybe they live like, let's say you are in New Jersey and they live in Florida or California or, you know, whatever. They might even definitely travel to come see you. Things are complicated though. It's like in the past it's been complicated. It's been like a little bit of a mess. I do see Wheel of Fortune over here in the corner. What's that in regards to? Because it's talking about your friendships, but yeah. So this is a whole like, I miss you. You know, I just had something really good happen to me. Let's celebrate together. It doesn't matter where we are. Is that retrograde energy that's definitely coming in. Excuse me a second. Oh. You're going to have to be self-reliant because you don't want to get hooked, right? So this isn't like, I'm not sensing a relationship, more like this could be someone that you used to mess with, or maybe an ex. But someone that you've already made a choice in the past, and now you're like, should I go back to doing this again? I don't know. You're definitely going to hear from them within the next few weeks. I keep hearing, hello, it's me. Oh. They definitely might travel to come see you, but like I said, you know, they're an ex. Are they an ex for a reason? Or someone that you messed with, you know, for a reason if they're not in your life? I said something along those lines earlier. What are their true intentions? That's what you want to look at. Because this is a warning card. Warning! They're coming! The British are coming! They might be at a low vibration at the time. So maybe like they're feeling bad. So they're like, you know what? Let me just suck the energy out of her. Mentally or physically. What else? Final messages that we have going on for this general reading for my lovely Aries. The advice is to avoid it. Well, damn. Because you're going to end up like punishing yourself more than anything. You're like, damn, I can't believe I fell for that again. And then you're going to need to like re-heal. So the advice is to like work on mastering yourself and your own skills, and just avoid it altogether. But, you know, as always, you have free will. So may the odds ever be in your favor. But that's going to be your reading. Until next time, bye.